Yo, dude, I just finished my Knife Only Origins challenge.
That's good. Are you like the first person to do that or something?
Like how so? Like, what do you mean?
Like, is this an original idea?
Shit. Alright, so I know I'm not exactly the first person to make this kind of video, and it looks very suspicious because Russian only made his video a week ago, but in his video he never actually shows the game where he completed the Easter egg because he messed up something on his OBS, plus he used Mega Gobblegums and I didn't. So you want? Fuck you, it's different. But that being said, check out Russian in the description below. I actually watched some of his videos, and they're pretty good. He just beat me to the idea. I know this intro is getting a bit long, so skip ahead if you want, but before I begin, I want to talk rules. I am allowed to use any melee in the game, whether that be the knife, fist, shield, or staff knife. Mega Gobblegums are a no-no. You'll see me use a Pop Shocks in an earlier game where I don't complete the Easter egg, but in the final game, I won't have it. G-Strikes are allowed, and lastly, you need to use the Fire Staff to get kills to upgrade it, so that's also allowed. I will also be posting a full unedited video of me doing this challenge because I'm not a cheating little bitch. If you want to fact check me there, you can fact check me when I upload that video. That being said, let's begin. So I knew when starting this challenge up that I would need to have a plan, and my plan would mostly evolve throughout the course of me making this video, but one thing that remained constant almost the whole time is the starting room. I would stay in the starting room till about round 4 or 5, hitting the Gobblegum every round. Meet the homie, Swordflay. With Swordflay, I would be able to do things that I normally wouldn't be able to do without it. For example, utilizing the double points in the starting room. This would give me a lot of points. Filling up souls in the crazy place, G-Strikes, or for those Thunder Fists. And it would be particularly useful for one scenario which we haven't talked about yet. Swordflay really was my saving grace. Opening up from spawn is where this challenge really began. I started to do generators, gather staff parts, shield parts, do lightning staff upgrade dials, and granted it would take a long time partly due to my error missing robots in the tank, but I could do 3 staffs on this round and upgrade them minus the kills. This was huge. But it wouldn't be easy getting these kills. I didn't have a swordflay this time around, so I had to constantly be watching my back, but the payout was worth it. The staff when you upgrade it is a 1 knife till I believe round 14, even longer with what I was on. By now I'm assuming that you've realized it's round 8, and we all know what that means. The big Panzer is coming, and he is going to touch me inappropriately. But before we can get to the Panzer completely wrecking me, something else happened. I'm just gonna shut up and let you guys watch.
We are in robots patrol.
That's right, guys. Big Papa Panzer didn't have to molest me because I got stepped on by the robot as soon as I stepped outside of the fucking wind tunnel. Fucking pain. I got off for that night, but it's okay. I knew this was going to be a one-day thing, so here we go. Game 2, right where we left off. I come out of the portal after taking it down, after finishing my staff, and the Panzer is there with this little fuck hook ready to grab me. So I popped my inward here, and I got out of there, and I went to go get my quick revive and my jug back and get back in the fight. Right here is where I make a pretty interesting discovery, right? So I'm heading back towards excavation. I'm trying to find the Panzer, kill him, get done with this already. And he's right there, and he shoots his little fuck claw at me again, but he misses, and he can't move, so I go in for the knife. I just keep knifing because he's stunned, and if you look closely, you'll see the easiest fucking Panzer kill of all time in the history of Call of Duty Zombies ever. So I'm like, alright, cool, that was the only thing I was worried about for this challenge, so I grabbed the fire staff, and I decided to relocate to where you get the G-Strike souls. The last couple games, I was opting for strategy. By the way, there's a lot of runs that are going into this that you aren't going to see. This took forever, man. But the last couple runs, I was opting for a strategy of getting the staffs and then going for the G-Strike souls. But for this game, I did the first half of the G-Strike souls on round 5. You see, I didn't have enough points to open up to the excavation site to get the gramophone and the disc to do all the staffs. So instead of letting those souls go to waste or doing a, say, Thunder Fist box, which it's really iffy if it's going to get completed, I just decided to finish up the G-Strikes and then go towards the Thunder Fist. By the way, I'm sure you see the death machine right there. I wasn't really sure if I can use those or not because technically they're not an equipment or a primary or secondary or whatever, but just for the sake of the challenge I just decided not to use them. They're pretty rare on this map anyway. I was doing the boxes for the Thunder Fist, another panzer spawned in, so I started knifing him, but I wasn't really aware of my surroundings. And here you'll witness me have a mini heart attack. I really should have died there. I don't know how I didn't, but it's cool because we ended up killing the panzer and completing all the boxes. Up next was the staffs. For this game, I had to improvise a little bit because round 4 and 5, it was snowing when I gathered all the dig sites, but I could not get the last ice staff piece to save my life. So I decided to just keep going and do the wind and lightning staffs for now and just come back to this later. So I finished the ice staff, and next was the fire staff. And this is where my brain enlarged to the size of a watermelon. So I knew that if I had to get kills with the fire staff to fill up these cauldrons over here, that I could also get the kills to fill up the 2 staffs that I have in the podiums right now. I don't know if you see the souls going right there. That's 1 staff upgraded. This would save a lot of zombie souls and make sure that I don't go into the super late rounds. Just a small thing, but it really does help. By the way, in between these clips, I got Widow's Wine from the Wonder Fizz machine, and this is not cheating. You can go back earlier into the video where I said the rules. This was part of them. This is allowed. Next was the waiting step, and wait I did because holy shit, it took 35 minutes. I'm looking at the recording right now for all of these robots to come and for me to be able to place all 4 of the staffs inside of these robots. This next step was also a lot of waiting because for some reason Treyarch thought it would be a good idea to make it so when you gotta hit the tiny red button inside of the robot that it wouldn't be the middle fucking robot foot every single time. So I had to sit there and wait. You know, that was a cool 10 minutes. But nonetheless, I exited the robot, fell from the sky, and I went over and threw the G-Strike at the stone tablet, and I got to thinking, I'm about to get gangbanged by 14 panzers. What can I do here that will even the odds? If I go and I got it. That's right, swordplay. I knew swordplay would give me at least somewhat of an advantage here, but I could have never imagined the amount of power it would give me. I'm just gonna shut up and let you guys watch.
The giant robot comes this way. Die for the glory of him. This ends now. Release me, demon.
That's right. I just 1v8'd panzers with a knife and won. Somehow. I swear to God, it wasn't hacks. Like, you can try this out yourself. Just get the staff knife and swordplay and maybe Widow's Wine, and you'll literally just one-tap people. I know. Anyways, I grabbed my ice staff, shot the chariots, grabbed the zombie blood, skewered the winged beast, but a problem arose when I was chasing down the pilot from the plane. I think my game broke because I couldn't catch up to him in time before the zombie blood ran out, so I tried knifing where I knew he would be after my zombie blood was gone, and I went over to the Maxis drone and I was able to pick it up, but I would go down into excavation to get my Iron Fist punch, and for some reason it just wouldn't show the zombies having the white smoke on them. So it ended up being a scrap. I really tried everything I could to fix this game. Nothing was working, but I just had to end it. Again, I got off for the night. Before we start game 3, I thought you guys might like to see some videos of me being absolutely stupid and missing a tank 3 times on game 3. Here we go. Yeah, number 2. Yeah, did miss that one. Oh, maybe I'll get this one. This one's probably the easiest one to get. Oh no, I didn't get it. Oh, fucking really shit. Alright, round 3. So this time you can probably see that the zombies have the white smoke on them, which means if I kill enough of the zombies, I'll get the Iron Fist upgrade, which means the game is actually working this time. Haha. And oh, there it is. Once I grabbed that upgrade, it was pretty much final stretch, and we all know what comes next, so let's make this fast. I'm getting lazy. All I had to do was grab the staffs, bring them to the crazy place, get the kills, throw the Maxis drone up, and enter the gateway to Agartha. And that's it. Origins Easter egg, knife only. Done. Oh my god, I finally fucking did it. I did it. Took forever. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting. Absolutely anything helps. This video took forever to make. It's like seriously, there was so many runs that you guys don't get to see. This took forever, but we made it through. I'm sorry that I talk like a child that's choking on jawbreakers. I recently got my braces done, and I have my rubber bands in, and you know it's a little annoying, but you know that'll get fixed soon. If you want to see some sort of video, comment below what you want to see. I'm always open to checking out your guys' suggestions. That being said, see you next time. Oh, and don't forget, I'm posting the unedited version of this video in a few days, so if you think I'm a cheating little bitch, you can watch that. Fuck you.